What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, former unified lightweight world champion, Australian star boxer, George Kambosos Jr., who is now 20 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'9" with a 68-inch arm reach. George Kambosos Jr., he weighs in on former unified lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez, who is now 16 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 12 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, claiming that undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Devin Haney, who is now 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. Teofimo Lopez claimed that it was all a setup, that it was set up for Devin Haney to be undisputed, right? Now, what's ironic about this is Teofimo Lopez is signed to legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter Bob Arum and ESPN. George Kambosos Jr. is signed to Lou DiBella, and they don't have a major network in which they signed to. Devin Haney at the time was signed to his own promotional company, DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, with father, trainer, manager, CEO Bill Haney, okay? And they had a partnership with Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, and DAZN, the streaming app, right? They don't have, they weren't signed or have an obligation to Bob Arum. So what does Bob Arum, top-ranked, benefit from having Teofimo Lopez lose to George Kambosos? How do they benefit? Right? They lose the belts. The belts left, essentially, at that point in time, the belts left top-ranking ESPN. So how do they benefit from it? They don't. They don't benefit from it. Now, on the flip side of that, eventually, in order for Devin Haney to secure the belts, he was being avoided by Teofimo Lopez, oddly enough. Teofimo Lopez was not trying to fight Devin Haney. We know Bob Arum, he stated that they would have made a deal to allow Teofimo Lopez to fight Devin Haney for official undisputed, when Teofimo Lopez defeated 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko. After he defeated him, everybody wondered what's next for Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez decided that he wanted to have a fight with George Kambosos, who was his IBF mandatory, but according to Peoples of the IBF, they would have gave him a pardon to allow him to fight Devin Haney for undisputed. And according to Bob Arum, they weren't happy about Teofimo Lopez pursuing a fight with George Kambosos Jr. And Bob Arum even stated that he felt like they were in cahoots, George Kambosos and his team, and Teofimo Lopez and his team, to secure as much money as possible to allow the fight to go to a purse bid and allow it to be mandated, in which we know Top Rank, they bid 2.3 million, and Matchroom, they bid 3.2, and then another entity came out the blue, right, and bid 5 million, a whopping 6 million for the fight, and that was Triller. Okay, so Triller came in and they bid a whopping 6 million for the fight, right, which was mind-blowing to say the least, because nobody expected that. And Bob Arum, first off, he was mad at Matchroom for bidding on the fight, and then he was upset with Triller bidding so much money, but then Triller wasn't able to fulfill their obligation. They then dropped out, and the fight fell in the hands of Matchroom because it went to the next highest bidder, which was Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, right? And so Teofimo Lopez was talking about how much he wanted to make the fight happen between himself and Devin Haney when he was at Matchroom with Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn had a partnership with DHP, Devin Haney. So he was stating that he wanted to, have the fight, secured after his fight with Kambosos, and Eddie Hearn was telling him how they could, put the money up, so on and so forth. But how did it benefit Top Rank and ESPN? The fight ended up being on Matchroom, right? Now, you can make a case. Maybe they was so upset that they wanted to pull some string, but he lost the fight clearly. And so now Kambosos is saying, listen, Teofimo Lopez has to just go ahead and essentially lick his wounds and take it as it comes. Take it like a man on the chin is what he said. Like Devin Haney dominated me. He stated he took the butt whipping, I'm paraphrasing, like a man, like a chin. And now he's looking to go back to the drawing board and hopes Devin Haney, faces him, gives him an opportunity to regain his titles. So he's letting it be known, listen, I did what I had to do. I took my loss, because then we know that Teofimo Lopez, he started to say that, he had a major esophagus injury, which he was hospitalized for. Then he struggled to make the weight, which now his next fight is going to be at 140, right? So now you have, George Kambosos, he's saying, listen, I dominated you. I put you in the ICU, in the hospital afterwards. Take your wounds like a champ. Take it like a man. That's what he told him, right? And I'm taking mines like a champ. Well, that's a bit of a contradiction because he didn't take his like a champ either. He didn't take his like a champ. Okay, he actually stated that the judges didn't give him a fair shake, and that he thought he won the fight. He landed more punches. So George Kambosos didn't take it like a champ himself, right? He didn't take it like he's saying that, yeah, I took mine like a champ. No, he didn't. He didn't take it like a champ, right? But, I do believe that Teofimo Lopez, it was ultimately his game plan. He got dropped in the fight. George Kambosos was countering him all night, right? He had no answer for it, no plan B. Okay, his father just kept, his father, training manager, Teofimo Lopez Sr., just kept telling him, why is this guy still in there? You got to do something. Why is he still in there with us? Knock him out. And that's what he was looking. That was his entire game plan. Looking to land one punch the entire night. No plan B. Okay? He made no adjustments. He was very flat-footed, and he was looking for one punch. George Kambosos was quicker than they anticipated. He was more crafty than they anticipated, and he was more elusive on defense than they anticipated. And they just simply had no answer for George Kambosos. Point blank and period. And now George Kambosos is looking to campaign to get, this rematch with Devin Haney, which Devin Haney pitched the shutout. So like George Kambosos is stating, it wasn't a close fight. It wasn't a competition. He lost. He got dominated. It wasn't a competition at all whatsoever. It wasn't even close. It wasn't remotely close. Devin Haney pitched the shutout. He won every single round against George Kambosos that night. Every single round, right? And now the fans are not calling for it. They don't want to see it. Now, Teofimo Lopez is coming back in August, and he's fighting Campo, a guy with one loss. He's not a big name. Not too many people know who he is, but I'm glad that now at least he's making a comeback, right? He's going to be healthy. He's going to be at 140, and it's going to be difficult at 140. It's going to be difficult. The guys are bigger, stronger, and faster at 140, right? Now you're dealing with guys that are coming down from 154 welterweight, junior middleweight, that's campaigning at 140. The guys are bigger, stronger, and faster than him. The competition is going to be different. It's stiff competition at 135, but not like at 140, right, for him and his style. And so I'm glad that George Kambosos is admitting now that Devin Haney just dominated him. Devin Haney, in my opinion, just don't get enough credit for what he does, how he does it, and, wanting to pursue to fight the absolute best there is. Again, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, they came face-to-face on numerous occasions. It went viral. It seemed like it was going to happen, but it didn't happen. Period. It just didn't happen. And so, because it didn't happen, right, I think that Teofimo Lopez, his his credibility took a hit because he had 10,000 excuses. First he said he won the fight, they took it from him. Then it was the injuries, then it was the weight, he couldn't make the weight, then it was the setup. So George Kambosos, he responds once again to Teofimo Lopez, who come out again and say that he was set up. And Kambosos said, no, just take that whipping like I took my whipping from Devin Haney, period. And now I'm looking to rectify myself. Look to rectify yourself. And I agree. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Bro. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.